Live from Tampa, Florida, 11236 West Hillsborough Drive. This is the Snowman with Simon Says.
These fans need to practice their chants because they're absolutely...
They're good?
No.
They're fantastic?
I almost called them retarded, but
you can't say retarded.
That would be beating a dead horse.
You would offend retarded people by calling them retarded.
Retarded people don't have feelings. They're not real people.
Retarded people are 2 steps above these people, is what you're telling me.
That's right. And here we see Aaron Epic delivering a very picture-perfect, a textbook arm drag. And now that Fujiwara armbar of Chaotic Romeo, we can see the tap out here, Snowman.
Simon Says, I'm no wrestler, but I'm pretty sure that's a figure 4 leg lock. I'm pretty sure that's a figure 4 leg lock.
And that's why you're the king of Ship Mountain amongst all these idiots in the crowd.
That is why I'm here. I don't think I like you making fun of my teeth, just because I have teeth, unlike your meth head friends.
Whoa! You mind your P's and Q's there, Snowman. Here we see Chaotic Romeo using the 5 count to the advantage.
And they're taking arm drag takedown by Aaron Epic. Aaron Epic now going for the cover, the 1, 2, and only count the 2 count. Dan the man, the referee tonight. Dan, is it Kriegbaum? Help me out here, Simon.
Daniel Kriegbaum, a.k.a. Frankenstein, as I like to call him. And you know something, Snowman? If you're going to sit here next to me, you might want to not embarrass yourself. And learn.
It is embarrassing sitting next to you. But go ahead. No, go ahead. Make fun of me now. I didn't mean to interrupt your insult.
Has anyone told you you look like a horse? If you're going to be a color commentator, if you're going to be a play-by-play man, whoa! Big shot by Chaotic Romeo. You need to learn the names of the holds.
Would you stop? Just again, it's with the teeth. That's why I'm behind the microphone. I'm not pretty like you and getting in front of the camera.
That's right, Snowman. You got a face made for radio.
I do, and look at this, just stomping a mud hole in him like a la Ronnie Garvin, the Garvin stomp going around, and look at this. Is this a gut wrench suplex, Simon Says?
That was indeed a gut wrench suplex, and
that was wrenching.
As much as I've lost respect for Aaron Epic in the last few weeks, I do have to admire the fact that he's going back to his basics. Aaron Epic trained by the Tokyo Monster Haggis, and we saw a lot of arm drags, a lot of technical old school holds being exchanged by Aaron Epic, and now this young guy, Chaotic Romeo, is going right back to the arm. He's going to the right arm, though. Shades of his training from Mexico or
Cuba. Havana, Cuba, sir.
Another one of the poncho-wearing countries.
Poncho-wearing countries. All they wear is sombreros in Cuba, is my understanding. That's a nice thong that he has on top of those yellow tights.
I would be like you to compliment a man's thong, Snowman. Here we see the fireman's carry.
Oh! Right across the knee. That one's gonna hurt.
Into the face buster. And like I said earlier, this is a do-gooder versus do-gooder match. However, Chaotic Romeo showing a different shade of his personality, and that's sucking up to these idiots. You can see some frustration on his face, and I think the paparazzi just snapped a picture of us while we were doing commentary.
There are paparazzi all over this place. It's nice to have. It's nice to have your biggest fan here, Simon. Your only fan, really. That's nice.
That's right. And to all the people listening out there, we're conducting a survey for ASWFL.com. Who is your favorite wrestler, and why am I?
And folks, make sure to check out ASWFL.com for all your all-star wrestling news, as well as Wrestling911.com, where you can see whatever news for indie wrestling in Florida.
And you can see the abundance of haters that like to talk their smack about Simon Says, despite the fact that I am the greatest ASW champion of all time and 1/2 of the inaugural Vintage Wrestling Tag Team champion. Thank you, Joe. Gentleman Joe here, that's the golf clap you're listening to. And Chaotic Romeo now taking it to Aaron Epic. Another fireman's carry. Could be going for that face buster, Snowman.
Look at this now. Going for the cover. The 1, 2. God, I'm surprised he kicked out of that. I thought he had the 3 count.
Correction, Snowman. That was not a cover. That was a backslide.
Backslide?
Oh, big mafia kick.
Sir.
Jesus, Snowman.
Well, that's why I have you here, to put me in my place.
That's right. We don't pay you to sit here and look pretty.
You don't pay me. That's the problem.
Touche, pussycat. And now here we see the cover. That was a cover.
That is a cover, sir. And now Chaotic Romeo going to the top rope. Got to be careful. Oh! Moons off the 2nd rope. Now going for a cover. 1, 2, and only got the 2 count. Chaotic Romeo now really taking it to Aaron Epic. Tremendous match here at All-Star Wrestling.
For some reason, that was a very Juventud Guerrera-esque moonsault. Very clean, very crisp. And now here we see Chaotic Romeo. For people like you, Snowman, who have never been in the ring,
I don't even understand what a ring is. It's square to me.
You don't.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna hit you really hard. That's gonna be the shot of the week this week when I punch you in the face.
You would like to win one of those one time, wouldn't you?
Hey, I've won my share of shots of the week.
I heard you're bribing the judge.
Don't you dare try to take away my accomplishments. But for those of you that don't know what it's like, that body scissors, usually applied by the legs, but Chaotic Romeo with a sit down.
Oh, Insiguria! My Epic.
A sit-down bear hug is not quite as effective as a kick to the head, but nevertheless, it'll slow a man down. Apparently not doing the job with Aaron Epic.
Did Epic learn that in Japan as well?
He learned that from the Tokyo Monster, Cahagas.
That's fantastic.
They call it a back brain kick over there.
Now, Aaron Epic has been really successful here in 2010 already. A big year in 2009. He has heavyweight championship belts under his resume, if you will. He is the multimedia champion here at Vintage, as well as working to maybe contend for your ASW heavyweight championship. What would you say about a match against Aaron Epic?
Do you watch Florida wrestling? Do you follow what's going on? I have more victories over Aaron Epic than this crowd has collective teeth.
I'm not sure what a collective tooth is, but look at that! Aaron Epic now!
Northern Light suplex for the cover. Not enough to keep Chaotic Romeo down. And you heard just a little while ago, these idiots at Strokers willing on Aaron Epic.
This has been a tremendous match. Many a 2 count in this match. And now Aaron Epic, big chop! You can hear it all the way from over here. Exchanging chops now, big headbutt by Epic.
And I gotta tell you, I mentioned that I faced Aaron Epic quite a few times, and each of those times I left the ring worse for wear. But Aaron Epic is a tough customer. Here we see that face like he's been putting people away with.
Look at this. Enziguri on the other side now. Wow. Look at that. Going back and forth, trading blows, chop for chop, Enziguri for Enziguri. Tremendous match now. We're going to see a cover here, hook of the leg, lazy cover, I think here, Simon. He only gets the 2 count. I think you could have had him if you would have locked that in.
That's right. Aaron Epic looks to be glazed over now. He's going to shake the cobwebs if he wants to get a victory over Chaotic Romeo. Here we see the close fist. Referee Big Head Dan needs to say something about this.
I haven't seen Big Head Dan disqualify a man yet this year, so Dan might let this go.
For those of you that have never been to a live ASW show, you really can't grasp the magnitude of Referee Dan's gigantic head. It's like a parade float.
We actually had to tie it down when it got windy.
And here we see the face lock again. Aaron Epic's got it locked in now. The crucifix pin.
He got the 3 count, folks. Folks, I'm the SnowMan with Simon Says. We'll see you at the next match.